Hi, welcome to Off the Shelf. It's summertime and it's time for summer reading at the library. So this year's theme is called Color Our World and it focuses on art and creativity. So we have a few colorful picks for you. And since summer reading is fun for all ages, we have book picks for all ages, not just adults. So read them now or add them to your TBR later to read in the future. Be sure to let us know in the comments how you feel about these picks and if you have any other colorful picks that you would like us to look at. And if you wish to be notified of new videos, be sure to like and subscribe below. But as always, we're going to get to those books. All right. So first up, I have joining me is Jen, one of our children's librarians, and she has some picks for some of our younger readers.
And did you know your child's finger is a magic paintbrush? In Dot Scribble Go by Herb Toulat, that's exactly what you do. Each page has instructions and your child uses their finger to follow it, and when you turn the page, it's like your child's finger is a paintbrush. Everything that they drew will be on the next page. This is a really fun book for you to enjoy together.
I myself am a big fan of Press Here by the same author, and I think this is going to be a fun summer read for
Yes, absolutely. And now we'll go a little bit older. Yasmin is a popular series with kids that are just starting to read chapter books. Yasmin has a lot of interest and she tries to be everything from a librarian to a teacher to a gardener. And in this book, she tries to be an artist. And you have to read the book to find out how successful she is.
Nice, very good.
And then here's one for the older kids, Painting the Game by Patricia McLaughlin. You might know Patricia McLaughlin's Newbery-winning book, Sarah Plain and Tall. That's a popular one to be taught in school. And this is a really fun one to read in the summer because it takes place in the summer. It's a child's summer vacation. And she looks at the paintings that her mother has done and said, "Oh, you painted the game," because her mother's painted baseball. And her mother says, "No, I painted the players who paint the game." And that's a little bit of a complex response, but if you read the book, it will make total sense.
Great, that sounds wonderful.
And we're going to end with a classic. Yes. We're going to end with a classic that a lot of you might remember that you might have forgotten them over the years, but it'll be fun to share it with your child. Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Awesome.
And here you used Harold with your kids, right?
Yeah, my kids and my grandkids.
Yes. Can't miss Harold and his magic crayon. And I love Harold so much that I have Harold clothing.
Thanks, Jen, for a couple of picks that really bring the Color Your World or Our World theme to life. If you need any other selections, please feel free to stop by our children's department for wonderful books that you can share with your kids. Thank you. Now I have with me Melissa, our teen librarian, and she has some picks that are perfect for teens and for us adults as well.
Hello. So starting off with a couple of graphic novels. First I have Primer, a superhero graphic novel by Jennifer Murrow and Thomas Krajewski, which follows Ashley Rayburn. While living with her latest set of foster parents, she mistakenly applies some found body paints, which give her a wide range of special powers. But soon the military discovers what happened to their secret weapon, and this puts Ashley and her newfound family and friends in danger. Then we have Slip by Marika Makula and Atmaja Pandya. A young pottery student finds her artistic voice and first love at an art camp, while also coping with feelings of guilt and worry about her best friend who recently attempted suicide.
Graphic novels are such a great read, especially in the summertime. I love them.
Especially for Color Our World too, which is all about art. And then we have a couple fiction picks. First is The Art of Insanity by Christine Webb. High schooler Natalie Cordova has just been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and her mom is insisting she keep it a secret. Putting up a front and hiding her mental illness from her classmates is going to be the hardest thing Natalie's ever done. Then we have Wings in the Wild by Margarita Engel. When a hurricane exposes Solida's family's secret sculpture garden, the Cuban government arrests her artist parents, forcing her to escape alone to Central America, where she meets Daryl, a Cuban-American boy, and together they work to protect the environment and bring attention to the imprisoned artists in Cuba. Using artwork in fiction for teens is especially interesting. You might have noticed that these are some heavier reads because I think it plays into their use of art for self-expression, for finding their own voice. So they deal with a lot of heavier topics.
That's something that's so important for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And then our last one is a nonfiction book. We have the art book, Big Ideas Simply Explained by Caroline Bugler. It explores the ideas behind 100 iconic works of art while examining their historical context.
Yeah, thank you, Melissa, for these picks, and they sound wonderful. If you're looking for more, just stop on in, visit our Teen Zone. There's tons there. It's wonderful stuff. And meet Melissa. I'm sure she's got some more recommendations for you as well.
I would love to see you all there and get to know you and talk to you.
Thank you. Take it. And now we have some adult picks for you. Okay, first up, we have Remarkably Bright Creatures, one of my favorite books. Look at this color, look at those edges. It's absolutely adorable. And this is about a grieving widow and a mischievous octopus who form a special bond, uncovering some secrets hidden beneath the tides. It's a heartwarming tale of loss, connections, second chances, and the impact that people and animals can have on each other's lives. This is also a book club pick for the end of July, so if you're interested, come join us there. Next up, we have All the Beauty in the World by Patrick Bringley. When Patrick Bringley loses his brother, he leaves a fast-paced career to become a guard at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Amid masterpieces and quiet corners, he discovers solace, meaning, and slowly heals from his grief. This is one of our staff favorites, and it sounds like a really fascinating read about what goes on behind the scenes in the Metropolitan Museum. Then we have The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. At an exclusive writer's retreat, 5 women compete for a life-changing book deal until one of them vanishes. Now, this is a chilling psychological thriller for your mystery thriller fans where ambition turns deadly and no one can be trusted. This is also our mystery book club pick for July, so if you want to come check us out, this would be the good month to do it. Then for all of our biography buffs, we have Monet, The Restless Vision by Jackie Woolshager. We're going to dive into the vibrant world of Monet, a genius whose vision transformed art forever. You can discover the man behind the masterpieces in this biography that explores how his art was impacted and shaped by his personal experiences. All right, then for our fantasy friends, another one of my favorites is we have The House by in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. And it is by the bookcase worker is sent to a remote island to investigate an orphanage for magical children. The 6 children residents and the one charming caretaker are about to turn his world upside down and help him find the family he never knew he needed. Wonderful cozy fantasy about found families and belongings. It's, again, another great colorful summer read there. Then we have The Henna Artist by Yoshi Alki. In 1950s India, a young woman escapes an abusive marriage and crafts a new life as a coveted henna artist to Jaipur's elite. But when a long-lost sister arrives, her carefully built world threatens to unravel. And this is another one of my favorite books. I read this years ago and just recently did a reread, listened to it on audio. That's what I have here is the audiobook. If you love audiobooks, this is a wonderful listen. I really enjoyed how it was very well done and you could get the accents and feel for 1950s India. This would be a great road trip pick for our colorful summer as well. And then don't want to leave out our romance lovers here. So we have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. It's a spontaneous summer fling between 2 people cursed by their family's luck turns into a little something more. But as the season ends, they wonder, can they escape their pasts and find a future together, or is their love just for the summer. We'll have to read and find out. So you can always visit our website if you would like to know more about the book clubs that were mentioned or any of the other fun summer activities that are planned for this, our summer reading program. There's a lot of great stuff happening. But we hope you like these titles. You can drop a comment, let us know what you think, or if you have any other colorful reading picks that you would like to recommend for us to try out. But until then, and until we see you next time, happy reading.